Oh, there it goes. Oh, that block it.
It'll be the same every time.
That clash is really cool. Oh, he hit away from me? Run gets you owl. Yeah, when Shigede's not stunned, he is pretty scary. Right, Eleanor, get everyone up. Oh, Rokurou's back. I didn't realize. Rokurou, come on, dude. I'm gonna get you up because then you can't deflect. There we go. Alright, Rokurou's here, so now we just switch in Velvet. Oh, got the chain? He's human. Wanna hear something pretty whack, chat? Velvet's the only character with a human attack. Any character that's a human, only Velvet can get chains on them. His Define Conviction's the only, human attack. It discorded. And Discord's human. That raises my point that Velvet's the only character that can do that. Alright, Rokurou, life bottle every time. I was really hoping you would get down. Here, give me a grape gel. Thank you. Alright, Shigede, you're getting low. Alright, Shigede is actually pretty difficult on Chaos. Which I did know that Shigede was kind of hard. He wasn't a pushover. And Melchior is going to be kind of tricky, too. I know Melchior can be difficult. But I'm expecting some challenge from these two. Dang, dude. That run gets you out, just kills. Hey, but the longer fight makes for a more intense fight. Alright, how do I want to do this? Or Rokurou, your AI is not going to cut it right now. I really need you to live. Yeah, it's discorded. Alright, perfect. It's over, Shigede. I hate to tell you, I'm gonna end you. Time for the Mystic Art Chain. Alright, we didn't have enough BG. Didn't work out as I wanted. It's fine, though. I made it work. Oh, dear. I was juggled in the air. Oh, we got this in the bag. I do like that we didn't make short work of him. Oh, I was in the air. I countered, though. It's fine. Got him.
You people are really something, aren't you? Don't act like you're impressed. I haven't even shown you my true blade. Your true blade? Well then, no time for me to take a break.
Shigure!
Keep out of this one, Morgrim.
Rokurou, he's still got plenty of power left.
Of course he does. He's Shigure Rangetsu after all. Two blades, you sure? Why don't you find out? It's your life on the line. The same goes for you.
Just look at everyone watching that. Velvet's reaction.
Three of them. So this is your true blade. That's right. I developed this technique to defeat you. Not bad at all. This is my parting gift to Kurogane. Take Stormhowl. One last thing. Please, let this fat cat go.
Shigure?
Shigure, you were ordered to be executed because I was already planning on leaving. I was sick of living the life of a chained dog. Idiot. Stop worrying about the little things. Rejoice when your blade finds its mark. Seethe when it doesn't. Die when one finds you. That's all there is to it. The way of the sword is a simple one. That's what makes it so much fun. Yeah, it really is. That's the vicious face I'm looking for. If only Artorias' stony face could smile like that, he'd be a lot happier. Yeah. Velvet.
We're good?
We're good. My blade found its mark.
That the way they cut that out with the sword stabbing. Oh man. Great moment for my boy. Love it.
If you want to leave now, Rokurou, I won't stop you.
Don't forget, my purpose here is to repay my debt to you.
Oh, trust me, no one can forget.
Rokurou, you said something to him at the end.
To Shigure?
Yeah. Maybe it's not my place to ask, but...
I don't mind. It was just something that happened long ago. The story about Shigure plotting to overthrow our lord. That was a lie. A lie that I spread.
But why...
I wanted a just cause to strike him down. Stormhowl, Shigure's name, the leadership of the clan. I used to want all of that for myself.
Do you regret it?
Not at all. Besides, Shigure figured it out a long time ago. But really, I don't know what made me think I had the strength to defeat him back then.
He was... truly strong.
Of course he was. He was the head of the Rangetsu family, the strongest warriors in all the land.
Rokurou, does this make you head of the clan now?
No. I'm a demon. And more importantly, all I ever wanted was to beat my brother. That's enough for me.
Good stuff, good stuff.
You should get out of here while you still have the chance.
If things get hairy, I'll run. But please, let me stay here a little longer. I owe Shigure for giving me back my free will. And he always did hate to be alone.
I never knew that.
You didn't? Weren't you his brother?
We never had time to think about anything other than our training.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any insult. He lived and he died according to his own beliefs. That has to be good enough. Humans like that are not so bad.
I suppose we aren't.
You're a funny sort of Moloch, aren't you?
Thanks for the compliment.
By the way, this is a character from Zestiria right here. Zestiria has these things called Lore of the Lands, which basically they are like seraph. In Zestiria, they're called Seraphim, but they're basically Malachim. They're Malachim that give the blessing to the land so it doesn't fall to malevolence. This is the Lord of the Land of the Pendrago region, which is equivalent to Logris. Shigure really turned my life around when he told me the cats are fickle, because that's what cats are. I guess I'm a Moloch, not a cat, but anyway, I accept myself for what I am now. That made me a lot happier. Alright, not bad. There is a skit here.
What's the matter? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Okay? Is that all you have to say?
What's wrong? You really are crying.
You and Shigure. You're brothers, but...
Oh, that. It's really nothing to shed tears over.
How can you pretend it's not important? Don't tell me it's because you're a demon.
You went and answered your own question.
So you will say it's because you're a demon.
No, that's not the answer, actually. It's not because I'm a demon. It's because we're swordsmen that I'm not sad.
Huh?
When we fought, when we both really fought, I got this sharp, vivid feeling that pierced straight to my core. When we were both throwing ourselves wholly into the battle, we wanted to keep on fighting forever, like an unquenchable thirst. That's a feeling we only got from each other.
Lord Shigure did seem to be enjoying himself. I feel like I can understand it a little better now. But I'll never comprehend it.
That's for the better. If you did, you'd end up like us.
Probably so.
I wonder when I'll be able to have a match like that again.
You won't have to worry about that.
Hmm?
Just as you work so hard to defeat Lord Shigure, another swordsman will do the same to defeat you.
You're not wrong. Your positivity reminds me of him. Now I'm suddenly craving a cup of Yozakura Anmitsu.
Yozakura Anmitsu?
Cherry blossom flavored sweet bean paste, black sesame ice cream, and fruit. It was Shigure's favorite.
That's kind of hard to picture, but I'd like to try it.
Let's settle then. When this is all over, I'll take you out for some.
I look forward to that.
Then make sure you come back alive, alright?
You too, Rokurou. Yozakura Anmitsu. I won't forget.
Chat, I'm so happy. Rokurou just asked Eleanor out. Confirmed. Interpret that how you will. He asked her out. Straight up. There's your proof that they are meant to be together. Man, I love this dungeon. This was in the post-game of Tales of Arise.
Scorching. No, it's torrid. Wait, no, it's hot! Can you please stop making a fuss?
Anyone who can keep their cool inside a volcano needs their head examined.
I can feel the power of the earth pulse flowing upward. This is the life spring.
That's odd. Melchior isn't here.
Have you devoured even Shigure, Lord of Calamity? But remember, the only exorcists whose souls are worthy of sacrifice are Shigure, Oscar, Teresa, and me!
He's above us, at the volcano's peak.
With 3 souls, you can only awaken 3 Empyreans. That won't be enough to seal Innominat's power. If you are missing even one, awakening them will cause this volcano to explode, with you inside it. If you seek to awaken all 4 elemental Empyreans, then come. Try and take my soul from me!
What do you think, Magilou?
Trap. Melchior's greatest strength lies in his power over ice. I only wish we could lure him down here.
But we dare not forget. He's an exorcist who spent years plotting to awaken Innominat.
Exactly. He could be capable of anything. It'd be dangerous to assume otherwise.
Maybe this is the wrong time, but Magilou, you're related to Melchior, right?
You'd better believe it's the wrong time. Long ago, I was Magilanica Loom Maven, Melchior's foster daughter, and before I was cast out, his disciple.
Magilanica? The lost legate.
So even after 10 years, my name still lives on.
I'm impressed. You must have commanded a lot of respect.
Not in the least. The relationship between Melchior and I was like that between Velvet and Artorias. The debts owed, and the grudges held. Velvet, you don't have to believe me. You may never believe me. But I tell you now, I want to settle my—
I don't much care about the affairs of a witch, now do I? I'm going to the peak to find him. Just doing what I want, like always.
Yep, that's right. And I'm going with you, like always.
Velvet asking now of all times. Oh, I love this place. So Tales of Arise had a post-game dungeon, and they had like different worlds from the Tales games. They had the Destiny Rift, which I think was based on the underwater cave from Destiny. They had Symphonias based on Torrent Forest. Abyss was based on somewhere near Mount Rainiel. Zestiria was based on Wraith Lake. And then I think Berseria's was... I don't think I know. Berseria's was based on Killerhouse, which is this place right here. For anyone that watched my Arise playthrough and I talked about Killerhouse, there's your fact of the day. Let's watch It's Freezing, It's Scorching.
Piece of cake, it's a cinch. Piece of cinch, it's scorching, it's freezing, it's scorching.
What are you muttering about?
You told me to chill out when I complained about the heat.
Is that still bothering you?
I heat up quickly and cool down slowly. I'm not bothering anyone, so go on, get lost!
That's even more annoying. I mean, come on. If it's both hot and cold, it's not scorzing. It's freeching, clearly.
That doesn't sound like me at all. Wait, that's not even my point! My skin feels like a frozen shell, but somehow my insides are boiling! This is miserable! It should be one or the other. I can't stand this fence-sitting!
Oh? Well, so what about the pineapple and sweet and sour pork?
Gross! A sweet omelet? A crime against nature.
Chocolate-covered raisins?
Whoever thought up dried grapes should be hanged!
Well then, what about peach pie?
I don't see what you're getting at!
What about yourself?
Utterly vile.
Doesn't that make you a fence-sitter?
That's why I'm having you eat that old man and shove him into the life spring.
I hope you learn to like yourself.
Don't try to embarrass me.
That was pretty good. I like that skit. Spoiler alert, Berseria has great skits. What else didn't I know? What makes good skits is good characters, and this game has good characters, so obviously the skits are good. They're not all good, but they are mostly good. All except like 2 of them so far. Maybe 3, but 2 off the top of my head. Oh, look at these enemies. Oh, I'm Eisen now. Oh, because I switched because I wanted to. Yeah, makes sense. Let's play as Magilou because we're gonna fight Melchior soon.
You know what you're getting into?
Watch, and I'll show you my Rangetsu style.
Yeah, we're in this together.
I think what I want. Let's keep the lovely, happy couple, future couple, out the party. Alright.
Woo, it's a biggie!